And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes Fabrizio Romano providing some massive Liverpool news as 3 deals could be agreed this month. Yes, 3 deals. We'll get to that a bit later on, but let's go through the international roundup. Trent Alexander-Arnold impressed from the bench for England in a 1-0 defeat to Iceland, and Andy Robertson set a new record as Scotland captain. With Euro 2024 drawing ever closer, England and Scotland suffered slight setbacks in their tournament preparations. Though their Liverpool players enjoyed individually successful evenings at Hampden Park, Robertson set a new record for the most appearances as Scotland captain, playing his 49th game wearing the armband. He beat the previous record holder, George Young, as his team surrendered a 2-goal lead to Finland. While he will have been disappointed to only draw the match, the skipper put in a good performance, setting up both of his team's goals. The first was an own goal from Ataru Honsken, who turned it into his own net when trying to block the Liverpool left-back cross. The second was more conventional, with Lawrence Shanklin heading home from another Robertson cross and into the penalty area. Steve Clarke's side dropped off towards the end of the game and conceded twice in the last 20 minutes to draw the match. The next time they step onto the pitch will be their first game of Euro 2024 against host Germany at the Allianz Arena on June 14th. After scoring in England's 3-0 win over Bosnia, Alexander-Arnold started Friday night's match at Wembley on the bench. Instead, Gareth Southgate opted to play Kobe Mainoo and Declan Rice in midfield with Kyle Walker at right back. With the team struggling to create, though, the manager turned to the Liverpool man in the second half, bringing Alexander-Arnold on in the 64th minute. He immediately made an impact as an advanced right-back, creating 3 chances and producing 2 accurate crosses, more than anyone else in the England shirt on both fronts. The 25-year-old nearly scored an injury-time equaliser, but saw his shot come cross, drilled just wide of the goalkeeper's right-hand post. Joe Gomez also played, coming on left-back, meaning England and Liverpool players on both sides of the pitch for the last 25 minutes. Meanwhile, Jarell Quansah, who isn't in the final 26-man squad for the Euros, remained an unused substitute. The next match will be June 16th against Serbia at Schalke Stadium in Glensrysken. The 2 following group games are against Denmark and Slovenia. So yeah, mixed preparations there for the Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold for England. But yeah, I mean, hopefully they both do well and have a good tournament. The reason I'm saying both is because my family's Scottish and I'm English, so hopefully they both do quite well. Now, following we brought to you a bit earlier on in regards to Tom Werner, the club's official support board has reacted to the Liverpool chairman Tom Werner's idea to play Premier League games in New York. Yes, Werner angered many fans when he told the Financial Times that he's determined one day to have a Premier League game to be played in New York City. Obviously, this hasn't been received well, and Liverpool supporters board, which is Rice in the club's Articles of Association, have reacted by contacting the club to seek reassurance. Anyone determined to play competitive LFC Premier League matches abroad should remember that we as fans determine they don't. There's a lot of things that need to change in football, ticket prices and an independent regulator, financial fairness and more, where we play doesn't. On behalf of the supporters board, our chair Joe Blott has spoken directly to the club. They have told us that Tom Werner's comments was a personal idea, not Liverpool Football Club's, which would only be put forward for a consideration if it was right for everyone, including and most importantly the supporters. It's not something the club is considering. Even then, they have reassured us it would be subject to consultation with our supporters board in line with our supporters board agreement. The supporters board will obviously keep a careful eye on this issue. Thankfully, this doesn't seem to be the truth, and there isn't an immediate danger of them acting on Werner's idea, especially given Principal John Henry isn't particularly interested in it. Liverpool are pushing to play home matches away from Anfield would definitely come under the remit of the supporters board that was set up in 2022. So yeah, again, I don't know what was going on there with our chairman. Regardless of it being a personal idea of his, he shouldn't really be voicing it and airing that sort of laundry in big articles because that is never going to happen. And yeah, just absolute lunacy from him. But as stated, the club aren't planning to do so, so don't worry too much. Just while we are on the topic of this. Do let me know your thoughts if you're actually on the other side of the fence. I know there is a lot of overseas fans that are subscribed to the channel, so shout out to you all guys. But yeah, let me know if you're an overseas supporter that you entertain the idea and you would like to see a Premier League game played in your country, for instance. As stated, let me know down there in the comment section below. Now, moving on, guys, Fabrizio Romano has spoken. Look, a lot of our transfer news recently has been with regards to outgoings. We talked to you about Sepp van der Berg, obviously Calvin Ramsey, of course, agreeing a deal to go to Wigan out on loan. And just over the last couple of days, we started to hear things with regards to Ederson. Then it turned out we're not really interested in Ederson. The latest one, of course, has been with regards to Jakub Minter. And Sky Sports have followed up our supposed interest in that with that Newcastle are reluctantly looking to sell the player with bids over £25 million, looking to be entertained. So keep an eye on that one. Of course, Arne Slot had him on loan last season from Newcastle at Feyenoord. But guys, a bit more concrete stuff. Fabrizio Romano has came out and stated that they think, well, he says that Liverpool will start this week with contract negotiations for Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah. They want to clarify the contract situation, and those talks will start this week and looking to agree 3 deals going into the transfer window. Now, this will come as a very, very good news for Liverpool, of course. We also got reports from Paul Joyce around a month ago that he stated if the players don't sign a new contract, then the club will look to offload them this summer. But Fabrizio Romano has stated that talks will begin this week with regards to the trio, and they'll be looking to sign them down to new terms. Do I think all 3 of them will sign? That's the funny one. You're hoping that all 3 of them sign, but I have a weird feeling that one of them isn't going to sign a new deal. I think Trent will sign. There has been a lot of theories in the Liverpool fan base that he could go to Real Madrid, or people thinking that he might go to Real Madrid. Virgil van Dijk, some say that he might not go, and then Mo Salah with regards to the Saudi getting that massive sign-on fee next summer. But again, if I had to probably choose one of them that's not going to sign a deal, I would probably go with Mo Salah. Let me know if you think all 3 of them will sign terms, as stated down there in the comment section below. Guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. And remember to check out our clothing store, guys. Link is down there in the description, or just go to copyclothing.com. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Push.